Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh, oh.
Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vlogmas day 20. I am feeling just a tad better. As you know, I've been feeling a little bit off for the last couple of days, so my videos haven't been particularly good, but at least I have kept in contact with you guys. So anyway, today I've had my shower, washed my hair, and I thought I would open this with you guys. It's another makeup set. This makeup kit is by Doll 10 and I have never ever used it before, so when I saw it and it was a really good price, I thought I'll just go for it and share it with you and see what you think about it. So I'm going to get and open it now, and I think I will pop it on. The Doll 10, this is what the box looks like. So let me just open it, do a big reveal together. I'll just take that bit out. And this is what it looks like inside of the box. Take everything out and I'll tell you each and every little bit that's in here. So I've never actually purchased this before, never used it at all, but apparently the foundation's amazing. A Hydrolux concealer I went for the colour medium, and this is the concealer, which apparently is fabulous. There we are. That's what the concealer looks like. And there's a Hydrolux foundation, which is this one. That was the Hydrolux concealer, and it says how to use it. Conceal directly under the eye and the inner eye corner to conceal and brighten the eye area. Gently blend until even coverage is achieved. Also dot on blemishes, redness or other skin imperfections. I'll do that one in a minute. And then the foundation, which is this one. So this is the Hydrolux foundation. This is all made in Italy. Okay, dispense 1 to 2 pumps of the foundation on the back of your hand. Dab the smoothing foundation brush into the product. Apply in thin layers, starting in the centre of the face and sweeping outwards. So I'll do that one in a minute, and I'll get the brush out now as well. So this is the brush. It's got Doll 10 written on it, and it's the number 7 brush. That's really lovely. It's angled, as you can see, it's angled there, and it's really quite dense and soft. It's really nice. And it's got another little brush on the other end. The highlighter, which is this one here. What does this look like? That's the highlighter. Very lightly dab a clean finger or sponge into the H to Glow. Do not press into the compact. Remember, less is more. H to Glow is very concentrated. Gently pat on the desired area. If you have to blend, you've applied too much. Apply to the top of the cheekbones and above and below the brow area, as well as the décolleté. Okay, and then finally the lipstick. Okay, the lipstick to top and bottom lips. So you apply lipstick to the top and bottom lips. So you've got gloss on one end and a lipstick in the other end of this Doll 10 product. It's in the colour Buff. So you apply the lipstick to top and bottom lips, top with gloss for an appearance of fuller looking lips and shine. Let's reach for my Maybelline Baby Skin primer. Going in with the foundation now, so I'm going to do exactly as they said, 1 to 2 pumps. So I'm just going to start off with maybe just work this a little bit. I think maybe 2. I don't know, maybe 2 is too much. Anyway, I'm going in with the brush. It's quite runny. Look, can't move my hand properly. Look, you can see it's actually quite runny. So I'm going to bring my other mirror over as well, otherwise I won't be able to see. So I'll kind of try and look at you as well. It's just filthy. wipe that off. Right, going in with the brush and start in the middle of the, oh, it smells, oh, that's lovely. It smells like essential oils of some description. It's meant to be a really good coverage, this. Although it feels light, it is meant to have an excellent coverage. A lot of people really rate this foundation. As I say, I've never used it before, so yeah, totally new one for me. And actually I thought that 2 pumps was too much, but as it turns out, I think it's literally just about enough. I suppose I could actually go in with a third or another half of a pump. I'm not going to today. I'm going to see how this goes. I'll just blend a little bit more. The brush is amazing. Yeah, it feels lovely, this brush. Right, that's the foundation done, and I have to say it's quite nice, isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to go in now with the concealer. Okay, you see me okay? Let's turn you that way a little bit more. So I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to go under here. Go over my eye a bit as well, I think. Need a bit more. Need a bit more for these old bags, I tell you. Put some here and here. I'm wondering whether I maybe should have gone for a lighter colour, but I don't know. I do like, I prefer my concealers to be a bit lighter than the foundation, but hey, let's just see how it goes, shall we? And I need to get a blender. I've got my jumper hanging up here drying because I didn't want to tumble dry it. Where's my doodad day? There it is. I'm just going to moisten it down. I'm going to wet it. I like to wet it with a bit of toner, gentle toner. Give it a little go, shall we? I prefer to use my fingers, you know. I get a much better job done with them. But I'm following the instructions this time. As it's the first time I've used it, I'll do as I'm told. Yeah, that's quite nice. Feels nice. Okay. Now the thing that doesn't come in this kit is there isn't any eyeshadow and there isn't any mascara. So I'm just going to pop my own mascara on. That's this one here. Had this a little while and I do quite like it. I need to spend some time plucking my Nanny McPhee's, guys. Honestly, I've got them growing here. Here I've got the odd one. Around here. Oh, getting old, eh? I will do my eyebrows, and as I say, I'm putting mascara on. I do just a couple of coats of mascara. For those of you who watch my channel regularly, and I love you guys for doing that, honest, you know that I'm going through some really bad times with my friend. Ooh. Just poked it in my eye. I need a bit more concealer on there now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going through this tough time with my best friend. Oh, it's just so sad, honestly. I was going to go and spend the day with her today or tomorrow. The fact that I'm not feeling well doesn't even enter into it. If I can spend time with her, I will do. But today, her and her partner and her children are going to visit a hospice, and then tomorrow they are going back to the hospice to have just a little bit of counselling. She doesn't like the idea of going into a hospice. because of the experience that she's had when she's visited people in a hospice, although the last time she visited somebody there was probably 10-11 years ago, and I did say to her that they've pulled their socks up a bit, the one that she was talking about, and they have changed, and by all accounts it's nice now. I haven't been there for more than 10 years, so I don't know, but I have been told that, and I did say it's worth not ruling it out, because although she would like to end her days at home with her family all around her, she's also very worried that that will become too much for everyone, and we've tried to reassure her that she is not a burden, and that won't be the case at all. But what does concern me is her getting the right medication when she needs it, because, you know, obviously there's only so much pain relief you can have at home, and, you know, the nurses can't spend literally every single hour there. At least in a hospice, she is in the right place to be absolutely pain-free. So to my mind, it's worth having a look. But I totally get where she's coming from, but, you know, we have said whatever she wants is what she gets. And I've known her for years and years and years. I mean, you know, I've seen her children grow up, she's seen my children grow up. We've seen each other's grandchildren, you know, come into the world and stuff like that. It's just bloody heartbreaking, honestly. So I'm trying to do this little makeup tutorial to lift my mood a little bit, but I'm still completely overwhelmed with what I know is coming. It's very difficult. And she's been so brave. The type of cancer that she has is she has pancreatic cancer, so that kind of says it straight away, doesn't it? Because we know that that's more or less, by the time that's been discovered, it's often too late, which it has been. She was offered chemotherapy and radiotherapy, which she had, and it didn't make any difference at all. And then it spread to her lungs, and then it spread to her liver, and so her pain. I mean, we know we're at the end now because it's palliative care, and she's not eating properly because she's in too much pain. She doesn't have any appetite. The palliative nurses go into the house. The doctor comes to the house quite regularly, and in fact I was there last week with the doctor. And she's my friend is very forthcoming. She doesn't hold anything back. What she thinks, she says what she thinks. That's what I'm trying to say. So every time we're together, it's reminiscing, and it's floods of tears and cuddles, because she's not ready to leave this world. She really isn't. She's only 63 or 64. She might be just 64 now. But she's not ready to leave. She's not ready to go yet. She's still got young grandchildren and everything. And we had to talk, last week we had to talk about the signing of the purple form, which, if you don't know what the purple form is, it's the the DNR, the Do Not Resuscitate form, and she was like, I'm just not ready to sign it. I can't sign it. I just cannot bring myself to sign it. I don't know if she has signed it since. I've been in touch with her on the phone, but she's got this thing to do this week, which is, well, you're just going to the place where you think you may die, and she's just doing it privately with her children and her partner, but I will call her a bit later on. But the doctor was explaining that with the DNR, her family would be consulted anyway, but also they tend to resuscitate if there's still going to be some quality of life. And it was very to the point, the conversation, you know, and the doctor was saying that because of her diagnosis, actually there wouldn't be any quality of life, so the chances of them actually resuscitating would be pretty small anyway. And we both got it, we understand that, but talking about it and actually putting pen to paper is totally different. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. We have talked about loads of different things, about, you know, looking after her children and being there for them. They are grown up, but, you know, they still need their mum. Everybody still needs their mum. Yeah, so it's, when I see her, it's happiness tinged with absolute sadness. And she's been having these very small goals along the way since she was told it's time to get your house in order and to make funeral arrangements, that sort of thing. It's been little goals. It's been, she wanted to make sure she could make it for her son's birthday. She wanted to make sure she could make it for her granddaughter's birthday, and she's done those. And now she wants to be here for Christmas. She is petrified something's going to happen over Christmas, because she said the memory of that for her family going forward, it would just be a constant reminder. But it was like 2 weeks ago, she said, I don't think I'm going to be here for Christmas. But she still is. That's just amazing. Yeah, heartbreaking to watch. You know, you watch somebody you've been friends with and you love dearly for years, turning into somebody different, somebody who is desperate to hang on to life, and there's nothing I can do apart from be there and let her scream and let her talk and let her cry, just hold her, and she's so strong, and I need to be strong for her. And she's asked me to speak at the funeral. I don't know how I'm going to get through that, but I will do it. Of course I will do it. And I won't write anything down. There's no point, because come the day, it will go out the window anyway. So I'll probably end up just speaking from the heart on the day. She has chosen her music. Well, she's chosen her first song. And then the family and friends can choose any other music. And it's just sad. But I'm going to save the song. I'll tell you about that as and when it's happened. save that one for when it's happened. So on a lighter note, let's get back to this old tutorial, shall we? Before I start bawling. So I've got the mascara on because that wasn't in the kit. So it was literally, it was the foundation, the concealer, oh excuse me, the lipstick and lip gloss and the highlighter, which it's telling me to put on with, I'm just going to put it on my fingers. I'm going to see what it's like on my hand. Weird because it truly is a highlighter. I know that sounds ridiculous, but when I look like that, it almost looks like a little bit of a blusher, like it's pink. It's actually not. I'm going to just stick a little bit of blusher on, which is my Old Faithful by Laura Geller. I use this one all the time, as you know that. You know that anyway, so I'll just do it in the normal way I do it, but not heavy because this is just a little day look. Oh, and I must do my eyebrows. I haven't done those either. And then, as you know, guys, I always stick a bit around here just to warm my whole face up a little bit. Isn't it weird what makeup does? It completely makes you feel and look normal. And this is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I'm going to pop these on. Fill in my very sparse eyebrows. And as if they're not sparse enough, due to over plucking back in the day, they're now going blooming grey. So the brows that I have don't even look like they're anyway. My video I did the other day, and I was sort of reminiscing about my childhood and that did ever so well, and loads of you really liked it and said, oh yeah, that's exactly how my childhood was, and that's exactly the sort of thing that we had, you know, like I think it was Cher who said about the paraffin heater, and oh, you know, it's just hilarious, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to sit and do another one of those with you guys because I really love doing it. And as much as I was sharing it with you, I was remembering things as I was talking. And of course, since then, and reading all your comments, I'm like, yeah, oh, and this and that. And I want to talk about things like the things we used to eat and how the food was stored, that sort of thing. So I'm going to do another one of those. So I will probably do that as one of my Vlogmas videos. Yeah, it's just amazing, but I've probably rabbited on enough actually for today, and I don't want to make you all feel miserable. Right, so I'm going to put some of this on now, the little highlighter, and I'm going to use my fingers. So they said if you put too much on and you need to blend, you put on too much. So oh, that's pretty, and it's actually quite, I can see it of course, but it's quite subtle, isn't it? Nice. Just a little bit, just to like give you a highlight. I'm going to stick a little bit just here under my brow, just to lift it up a bit, maybe a little bit above, just to make that look. And I always like to pop a little bit of it here just to bring this out, because you sort of sink in there a bit, don't you, as you get older. So it's like the bits that you want to emphasise really and to stick out, and to have like a little bit of a, almost look like you've got a facelift. Do with one of those, I tell you. Yeah, that's quite nice. It is a natural look. This foundation I'm actually really loving. What do you think of it? Look. It's quite nice, isn't it, the coverage? And I'm just going to pop a little bit on my nose. I like to put my nose down when I put a bit of highlighter on it, because if you do it while you're like this, it's like boom, bing, Belisha Beacon. If you do it like that, it's a little bit more subtle, and then you lift up, it's not too bad. So now let's get on with the lippy, shall we? Nice colour. That's it in the bullet. So let's put a bit of this on. Oh, what's it smell like? It smells, I want to say vanilla, but it's not actually vanilla. It's like, it smells like sort of cupcakes. It's very nice. That's nice. Never had anything from Dolten before, ever. So, lovely. What a pretty colour. Oh, I think Dolten might become one of my favourites. Look at that. Beautiful colour. I'm just going to pop the lip gloss on as well, just so that we get the full look, if I can open it. There we go. Right. Pop this on. Oh, lovely. Look, I have honestly just found, I think, my favourite. This has made me want to try more products from Dolten. I normally go on and on about how much I love my Chanel lipstick because it just glides on and it's so moisturising, and I like my Mally lipsticks as well. This is beyond gorgeous. I really cannot feel it on my lips at all. Look. How lovely is it? And the foundation is just so, I think it's really natural looking. I really love it. So there you are, guys. I'm just going to brush my hair now then, and I'll come back. All done. So I've just literally brushed my hair, haven't styled it or anything, just put a brush through it. I'm really liking it. It's such a nice natural look, and very easy to do as well. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're interested in Dolten, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link down below in the comments box how much this particular set was I've got, and where I bought it from as well, so you can head on over there and have a look, or go directly onto the Dolten website. And thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give me a thumbs up. I hope it wasn't too depressing for you, but it's just me being real, sharing my life with you, and just the little things that are going on. So yeah, as you know, watch my channel a lot. You know, I'm all about the good, the bad and the ugly, and yeah, that's what you call life, true life. So I'll talk to you in the next video, and that will be Vlogmas 21, I think. So close to Christmas then. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel as well. So I'll see you soon, guys. Love you all. Bye.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh.